We're back simply because हमने recording की episode release किया और उसके बाद PSL का गाना है. Official anthem release हुआ and we said we can't wait for a whole month to review it.
Yes, we had to. So we're going to do this special episode to talk about the PSL music.
And this one is completely invested in PSL. मैं usually होती हूँ लेकिन मुझे मौका नहीं मिला, but I think I'm going to start watching now.
Yes, please. This so far, I have to say, we're 1 week into the matches and they are very fiery. I won't lie. One put me to sleep and the rest of them have been
I feel like this time
fiery.
they didn't market or boost it as much as they do every year. Is that true?
100%. 100%. I mean, to the point that, like, today, for example, 3 songs, 3 ganas from 3 teams.
Yeah.
But there's 6 teams, right? But 3 of them haven't released anything. Their social media, I believe Multan Sultan has actually not posted on YouTube in 3 months.
क्या हो गया यार मुल्तानियों?
Yeah. क्या हो रहा है?
और कोटा वालों क्या हो गया यार?
Oh,
कोटा वालों.
Quetta वालों. Like, I'm very surprised about them.
I mean, कोटा वालों को क्या हो गया?
Who are you a fan of this particular team?
Not really. No,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of particular players, but I
Yeah.
think अगर teams की बात होती है तो the one that appeals most is the Zalmis.
I mean,
And their marketing is like, branding is spot on.
impeccable.
Yeah.
Not like their kits are to make black and yellow look that good. Like mad.
Yellow Storm.
Yeah, yellow storm. Mad impressive. Interesting. I am a Zalmi hater. If Zalmi had
Why?
one hater, I did. I used to hate them because it was just they were against my team, right? And they were winning, and I didn't
What was
like
your
it.
team?
Quetta Gladiators. Now,
Why?
look, basically, so me and Aamna met back when I was a young journalist with a fashion lifestyle magazine out here. And back then when PSL first year happened, they sent out, if you remember, to all of us the songs and like the first PR or whatever. So
they sent me to Dubai for the opening ceremony, so
some of us went to Dubai and some of us have never been. But
some of us got the kits.
Yeah, some of us got a PR email with the songs. And so all the songs were there, and Quetta Gladiators sounded like someone took a cassette tape and like sat on some hill and like recorded people singing from far away. And for me, that was it. I was like, yo, the underdog, I'm with them. Not to mention I'm a quarter Baloch, so that's also another thing. I was like, let me support my... And we had some strong years this year. I mean, this isn't a cricket review show, but I will say Gladiators' performance this week was abysmal. And I feel myself being pulled towards Lahore Qalandars.
Really?
They're my second team. They have the best story.
But then you hear their song and you're like, nahi, inko support nahi kar sakte yaar. Guys, what is with your songs?
Yeah.
Okay, but starting with, should we begin with the PSL Anthem 2023?
Yeah, so...
featuring...
It's produced by Abdullah Siddiqui. We have Shae Gill, that is just so cool to say that sentence, singing the PSL 8 anthem.
Yeah.
You have Asim Azhar, we'll talk about him, a PSL hopper.
Yeah.
And Faris Shafi.
Yes.
Yeah, so PSL songs each year, they're highly awaited. They're big productions. And this year, this is a cool lineup. It's like
very
different, definitely 3 stars who had an incredible 2022. People are definitely paying attention. I like this combination. Abdullah Siddiqui, of course, a name that keeps my marshal, knock on wood, protect my child from the world. I didn't hear it in full until this morning, to be honest, because I wanted it fresh for when we discussed it. And it had got so much vitriol on the internet.
Really?
Yeah, people were like, I don't like it. I liked it.
But not as much as Groove Mera. Usko to jo hate
First of
mili thi,
all,
wo to, I mean...
if we're going to get serious about Groove Mera, y'all are elitist. That is it.
That is true.
Till this day, I will say the best PSL anthem is Groove Mera.
I agree.
It still hits, and I would still play it on the radio. But this song, which is called what is it? Sorry.
Sab Sitare Hamare.
Sab Sitare Hamare, excuse me. I really enjoyed it. I think it's fun. I
loved it. I loved it. Ek to pehli baat to ye ki I love Shae Gill.
Yes.
And I love the fact that Pasuri was her first song ever.
Yeah.
And she did Coke Studio 1 year as her debut. And then she's doing PSL. How cool is that?
And to kick off the year like that, I just wonder like what.
We'll come to the styling of the video later, but I want to talk so much about that. But
yes,
I just love Shae Gill, and she's young and she's a female voice. And
yes.
we don't have enough of them.
Yeah.
And she just sounds so good.
And she has a unique sound to her voice, and you know it's her. And I think she holds her own in this video. She looks lovely. My only critique, I wish there was more of her. I feel that her part was a bit shorter than I would have liked.
I love her very serious attitude. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm here to sing, I know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and I don't have to demonstrate anything. I don't have to do anything.
But I wonder how much of that is also like when Pakistani women like get into it, people are like, she moved, you know?
No, I think we're beyond that now.
I hope so.
I think we're beyond that now. We see I'm a big moving around and people are okay with it.
I was gonna say I got it. Well,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about the opening ceremony? Did you get to watch it?
I watched bits of it.
Okay, so we'll get into that at the end.
Yeah.
But Shae Gill,
Shae Gill
phenomenal.
rocked it. Asim Azhar is like, I think, the sound of Pakistan. Contemporary Pakistani music. You recognize his voice immediately.
Yeah.
He just fits in everywhere.
Yeah.
Whether he's doing a movie song or whether he's doing a cricket song or whether कुछ भी करता है ना fit हो जाता है.
And he's having a good time.
Yeah.
I think he is a fantastic performer, and I feel like he's
got so much energy.
Yeah, he's having so much fun, and really, that sounds so simple to say, right? Like, obviously, I go to a concert, they're gonna be having fun. It doesn't always happen, and I think that he brings it every time. And in this video, he's like,
we don't like his heartbreak. I mean, I'm not somebody who enjoys heartbreak songs.
Yeah.
So, but that's his genre, that's his strength.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's fantastic. Fantastic.
I agree with you. His voice, perfect. The way he is acting in the video, his dancing, like it fits. And
Absolutely.
I think his voice mixed with Shae Gill is beautiful.
Beautiful.
They should do more collaborations.
And then enter Faris Shafi.
Faris Shafi. I really enjoyed it.
So I have to say I'm a new Faris Shafi fan.
Yeah, I would say I'm pretty new too.
I'm a pretty new Faris Shafi fan. I haven't heard all his tracks. His initial music, I haven't heard much of it. But the more I hear, the more I like this guy really knows what he's doing.
Yes.
You know? That kind of thing.
He's so witty. He has so much
Yeah.
fun. Again, someone I feel like is just having fun. And obviously this had to be a PG song, right? Like normally his songs are definitely R-rated.
Yeah.
And
but this is fine.
Yeah, because obviously
It had to be.
It had to be.
Yeah.
And still it did not sacrifice any of his lyrical creativity, any of the cleverness. And they worked well together. All four, like counting Abdullah Siddiqui, like they worked so well. It felt like it meshed, it melded, it didn't seem random.
Actually, I was a bit worried because Abdullah Siddiqui always puts in a bit of English. Last the Thai pura English kingdom, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, not awami enough, you know? But here, he's got the Urdu and he's got a little bit of Faris Shafi, apna kar raha hai, but it's Urdu. It's all Urdu, which is it has to be. So,
Which is, I love it.
although we love the Punjabi as well, guys,
Yeah.
Mera was a really good song.
Still a good song.
Yeah.
And still it will play in some PSL
Absolutely.
stuff. And as
Absolutely.
it should. Because it was a fantastic song. And Nasibullah's voice,
Wow.
we as a nation should be so proud that it
Absolutely.
exists in our time. We are lucky to live in the era of Nasibullah. And
Yeah.
I hope this year brings her a million opportunities because I love her voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and she's a powerful performer.
Absolutely.
This is actually about us being mad at all of you.
All of you for
Group
hating
Mera.
on Group Mera. I know, that was
Yeah,
superb.
because that was insanity. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And again, it was, sorry, I don't want to go too into it, but like we were making fun of someone for their pronunciation of English. Guess what?
No, they were also making fun of the fact that why is it Punjabi when it's supposed to represent all of Pakistan?
Okay.
Why is it Punjabi? Theek hai, but a lot of people speak Punjabi.
A lot
and
of
that's
people
fine.
do, and also a lot of people across the border do too. So I think
Theek hai, chal jata hai.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I like this.
yeah,
song.
I'm also a fan. I genuinely think I would play it on a playlist for
Totally.
sure. Like I
Absolutely.
was, especially after hearing that people are kind of disappointed, I was surprised because I think some people were like, "Oh, do we have to put rap in everything?" And I don't think we have to, but I do think like you can't ignore that it is making movement. In
Absolutely.
Pakistan, the last 5-6 years, rap has just building, and
Yeah.
like it is the sound for many people.
Absolutely.
Right? And like we can't just all assume that, oh, you know, everyone just listens to ghazals or bhangra or this and that. Like there are other sounds. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Ajay, coming to the styling of the video, I loved
Yes.
it. An opening shot, and I'm looking at Shae Gill and I'm saying, okay, she's not traditional, but she's not completely Western either. Thank God she's not wearing a cricket kit.
Yeah.
And you know, what does it remind me of? It reminds me of a native Red Indian, kind of a Pocahontas look. And I think that's what they were aiming for.
Yeah, I think that just she looked beautiful. I think
beautiful.
and powerful. And as I think as you said earlier, is like she's quiet and like she takes her space and she
Yeah.
doesn't need to be like, wah, you know,
She's
look
not
at
all
me.
over the place.
And
no.
I think they really played to her strengths. And you know, like mashallah, she's a gorgeous person. So
She's
it's
a
like
gorgeous person.
the way the light hit her, the way it was lit, the way
Yeah.
they And it was kind of like they were telling us a story throughout. I mean,
She
not to be
seemed like
corny,
part of a
but
painting.
Yeah.
You know? And then I like the cohesion. Like she's in that sort of very traditional, native, Pocahontas kind of an outfit. And then you have Asim Azhar in a poncho, kind of an oversized, you know? So there's some kind of synergy happening
it
through
kind of gave me like Burning Man vibes that like, oh, here are some people. Because like they are in a desert beach
with a
looking
huge stereo
thing.
behind them.
Yeah, and like, you know, painted with things that we instantly recognize as prints that we are, you know, familiar with in Pakistan and stuff. I thought that was very clever.
It was.
Yeah, and Faris also looked great.
Seems to be looking, sitting on an iron throne or something, you know?
Yeah.
With the kryptonite. And there's always a little bit of a superhero vibe to the Zalmi songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this wasn't Zalmi, right? This was main anthem.
This was a main anthem,
yeah. But the confusion for Zalmi makes complete sense because we'll get into why. But that makes complete sense. But yeah,
but I think it's Abdullah Siddiqui.
It is Abdullah Siddiqui, but this was also just a beautiful production.
Yeah.
And Zalmi is the other team that's like throwing down, and they're making their videos and they're doing beautiful production.
Okay, so wait, do we love the main anthem?
I'm a fan. Personally, my only bone to pick was like I would have liked more Shae Gill.
Yeah,
that's literally
But you know, I think because we love cricket, and we love our sportsmen, and we also love these musicians. Even last year, when I went back and I heard Aage Dekh, Atif and I'm a Big, I love that too.
Yeah,
it was really good.
And I think we talked about this in the last episode. So if you're watching again, I'm sorry to beat the point in, but I like seeing that Pakistani institutions pick up our musical artists who are, finally getting some, push and this and that. And so last year, actually on Twitter and stuff, like I will tweet at PCB and PSL all day that like, for the kits, get our designers, like our artists. Like, if you don't know who Dijink is on Instagram, he's fantastic. And I was pushing because they have fantastic ideas, and like PSL has really revived something here, and like why not bring other people with you?
I think that PSL this year was a bit rushed.
Oh, that's
because
how I feel.
There just wasn't a build-up at all.
No,
I mean, ekdam shuru ho gaya, and it was like, okay.
It was like we got our team announcements, like that day where, it's very dramatic and they do the like who's going to which team and who's being traded and stuff. And then it was silence. And it's like, normally the anthems and everything are coming out before. So like the fact that Zalmi is dropping their album on the 5th day and they have a match tonight, that's not the way it's been.
And no big announcement of brand ambassadors. ये भी नहीं कि ये stars हैं. Star value तो है ही नहीं किसी में. सिर्फ Zalmi के हैं.
Yeah, Gladiators literally just put up a tweet. They, I believe they have Maya Ali and Bilal Ashraf still, who they've had for many years, but like just a tweet. They also just put out a tweet, the song is coming out. It's been about 5 days, no song.
No song.
And then with Zalmi, they've retained Myra Khan and Hamza Ali Abbasi, who, Hamza Ali Abbasi's having an incredible year.
Yeah.
So their video came out today. So their
video came out today, which we loved.
Yeah.
And the song is called?
It's Zalmi Zalmi Relay. It came out today. They had put a bunch of teasers up, and it has in the video, full video, you have the whole Zalmi team. You got Darren Sammy, you got their new captain, Babar Azam.
Babar Bhai.
Yeah, so even though
Babar Bhai.
Bobby. So even though this is a music episode, we're gonna get into the fact that Zalmi is killing the social media game. They are the team that is right now on top. They're putting out so much content. They're being funny.
Is Zalmi paying you for this?
No, Zalmi. Their away kits, beautiful. So I'm like, send me some of those. But but they did a really funny thing. So basically, Karachi Kings and Zalmi are having a brutal battle because Bobby got traded or whatever, and then some Karachi Kings players were like, we don't like Bobby anymore. And one of them, Mohammad Amir, famous bowler of ours, said something like, whether it's a tail ender or it's the greatest batsman, like I treat it the same. Like it's not different to me. And so when Zalmi just beat them quite badly, and they put up a stat sheet of like how our batters did, and they put Babar Azam, their opener, in like 9th or 10th place, and was like our tail enders, and had his number highlighted. Like the sass is real. And the reason, and that's not related to music, the reason I'm bringing up is because the production and the amount of effort they're putting in.
Actually, ऐसे लगता है जैसे कि उनके अलावा कोई production effort कर ही नहीं रहा.
Yeah,
because the Zalmi song has a video. It's got the bands. Fans.
Yes.
It's got Khamariyan. It's got Altamash.
Yes.
Who else does it have?
Yo, I just gave a major shout out to Altamash. That is so cool. When I heard the voice, I was like,
Yeah.
is that him? Because it's stunning talent out of
Kingdom
Lahore.
was Abdullah Siddiqui featuring Altamash.
Yeah.
And this year it's all these people. And then they've got Myra Khan and they've got Hamza Ali Abbas.
Myra Khan looks fantastic. In
Horse
this, and
riding. It's very equestrian kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Power, horsepower happening in the background. Yeah, exactly.
He looks fantastic. Myra Khan is dancing.
Looking
I love
hot.
that. I love that, man.
So video banaiye.
Yeah.
It's not whereas Lahore Kalandars, Dam Kalandar.
Well, yeah. So
Hum
Hum
Kalandar.
Kalandar.
Hum Dam
So
Kalandar.
Lahore Kalandars went very. It's the entire video is comprised of previous PSLs,
Clips of,
and I think some of their training, some of their like goofy moments, but primarily fans and fan reaction because Kalandar's story itself is very exciting just because they were like underdogs.
Yeah.
But they've come up on top and they've found some of the best players we have on our national team. Now let's get into the song.
Guys, Kalandar, you're Punjab. You're the heart of Punjab. Get a groove, mera type song. I mean, what's stopping you guys?
Or like really lean into the folksy Punjabiness
Kuch to
of
karo,
it.
yaar,
Something.
kuch to
It just
karo.
felt a little.
It was just like गोंगलों पे मिट्टी झाड़ी के हाँ भाई गाना निकालना है क्लिप डालो एडिटर घर पे बैठा कर रहे हैं लो भाई चढ़ा दो गाना.
It kind of sound like I feel like I understood what they were doing. They wanted a song for a sports team. But this isn't a song for PSL. It's not a song, not contemporary enough. And you can go hardcore Punjabi. I mean, there wasn't even dhols really.
Nothing.
Yeah, there was no bass. It was just kind of like acha. And Hum Kalandar, the team's name is Kalandar.
Lord Kalandar. I mean, wow, genius.
And the fact that the video didn't have any like
no effort on the video.
No, yeah, it
wasn't a video.
Yeah, it was a sort of like a collage.
It was like
fan
a
clip
video.
art.
Yeah.
Really like a fan reel.
It was a fan
essentially.
reel. Absolutely.
I love Lower
Karachi on the hand wasn't a bad song. It's not a bad song at all.
Yeah,
Karachi
so as a PSL fan who is on the bandwagon of being mad at Karachi, I have to give them props for two reasons, which now I can also give Zalmi. But number one, not a bad song, and I've heard it play over the last couple of last week.
And
Asim Azhar again, PSL King, I guess this year. We have Asim Azhar
and Ali Azmat.
Ali Azhar.
Sounding so good.
Yeah, honestly, his voice, mashallah, like it has aged with him.
Yeah, you'd think Lahore would get Ali Azmat at least, I mean, Lahore, yeah.
Yeah, but and in the video, they do fans and they show like those clips and they included women.
Yeah.
Actually, if you see any of the other videos, they don't really show women that much. I mean, obviously Zalmi's is different because Myra Khan is starring in it and they have background dancers. But I mean, when you're looking at fans, and you cannot discount that women are in the stands, women are a part of PSL. Inshallah, we're getting a women's PSL. So like, I have to give Karachi Kings credit for that because you don't see it really anywhere else. Yeah. So yeah, I was very impressed with that.
Yep.
Even though I'm not rooting for you Kings, but
so out of the three, I think Zalmi is our favorite.
But Zalmi has two songs. We didn't even get into the second one.
Did we?
Zalmi has a region. Yeah, they have They have a regional song.
Okay.
Fully in Pashto.
Nice.
It is so good. So I think we all initially thought that was the official anthem.
So Zalmi is really working hard on their branding.
And I think, like we were saying, like, Punjabi and things like that, like to do a Pashto song for a team that's Peshawar, hell yeah, that is the right thing to do. If, Gladiators do put out a song, I hope that it's in regional languages. Karachi Kings also, could have done Sindhi, could have done Saraiki, like, why not? Pakistan is so colorful and vast, like we can do so many languages and they would be appreciated. So when the Zalmi regional anthem came out, as they're calling it, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I can tell you who sang it. So it's called Zalmi Azmari. Just the regional anthem. And they have like a Pashto band and it's fantastic.
So I want to end with a little bit about going back to the PSL anthem, the national anthem, the one main anthem, and the styling. So I did a little bit of digging, and a stylist called Fatma Bhatt.
Okay.
She does it every year. And good work, Fatma. I just wanted to give her a shout out.
Oh, shout out Fatma. Honestly,
Fatma. Very well styled.
Very well styled, because I would say it's quite different than
very
years
different.
Before.
Exactly. Very eye catching.
Yeah.
And not your usual.
Yeah.
Like girl
and true to each artist.
Girl looking sexy and boys looking hot.
Yeah. Big shout out to Abdullah Siddiqui's outfit. I really enjoyed it.
So I think Munib Nawaz designed those outfits, but Fatma was like, sort of
I love that.
handling the look and everything.
And I like seeing that evolution. If she's been doing it every year, that's very cool.
She did it for Pasuri as well.
Oh, no. Oh, I was going to say no shit. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah,
I don't
can,
know. Okay,
can.
yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Story was beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah. So I wanted to give a shout out.
That's an impressive resume.
Yes. And of course, Hashim Ali's art direction. And yeah, absolutely. So a good team.
Yeah.
Good team makes a good video.
Yeah.
You know, and good job, guys.
Yeah.
We like it.
Our winners, Zulmi.
Yeah, out of the teams.
Our
team
loser,
songs,
Kalandars. But also the other 3 teams that haven't put out a song. Where are you?
So I haven't been following PSL till now, but now I will be. Who do you think's winning this year? You've been watching very vigilantly.
I gotta be honest. I'm
know?
not positive, but I'm gonna give it to either. I would be pleased to see Kalandars win, and I can't believe I'm saying it, but I would be pleased to see Zulmi win. Yeah.
I think, yeah.
It hurt and my heart clenched to say, it's Bobber. He pulled us all in. It's his fault. Yeah.
So guys, out of all the PSL anthems, which one is your favorite? How do you feel about this year's anthem? Which one is your favorite team anthem? And who do you think is going to pick up the PSL trophy this year?
Let us know.
So many questions, but let us know in the comment section.
Bye.